Hello, I'm your host Billy, and welcome back to PC of the Week. Today, we look at a PC that is completely overkill and completely unnecessary for almost $6,000. I just wanted to get a sense of what kind of computer you can build. I know people build like a computer for like $22,000, which is completely unnecessary, but that's throwing in like 20 million terabytes, throwing in so much stuff. So I'm just gonna do a normal computer with like one of each things, you know? So we're gonna get started right now. Hello, Billy, back at it again, and like I said in the intro, we're gonna just get straight into it with this video. So today, like I said, we build a $6,000 computer, as you see here. And you know, I can make a more expensive computer, but at that point, it's kind of pointless. I built this computer I built it just because it's completely overkill, and you can literally do whatever you throw at it. And you know, some people might actually want to get this, but for the most common viewer like you, there's no point to get this, and there's no point. You don't have enough money for a $1,600 CPU. But we might have enough. I'm just kidding. I will never spend almost $2,000 on a CPU. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. This like pod thing is weird because like you have to update the BIOS on your motherboard. Like I remember when my HTPC in week 2 was like that, so I had to switch it up a bit. But like ignore that because this computer actually does work together. Just yeah, you know. So the first part, I'm gonna try to make it not that long again because like you know, some of the things were like 60 minutes long and like 10 minutes long. I'm just trying to express all the parts to you. So yeah, so you might recommend getting this, and you might recommend getting like all the other like episodes. So go watch all the other episodes if you want a normal $800 computer, even a $400 computer. I did. We only have like 3 weeks left. I think it's April 10th, so we have like 3 weeks left. So I'm gonna try to do more like common things, and then we're gonna hit that season finale with a crazy build. I wish the season finale was a actual build, but I don't think that's gonna happen because that's in like literally like 3 weeks. But anyways, let's get started. So the first thing, god dang, this was just released like last year or this year, maybe 2 years ago. It's Core i7-6950X. This means extreme version, and this will literally 10 core processor. This will literally destroy anything. And people say the $1,600 price point is completely overpriced because you can get like I forget, there's another CPU that's like kind of the same performance, and it's like $800 maybe. So it's like half the price, and it's like the same exact thing pretty much. But there's nothing really like I don't know. There's just not much to it. It's just a CPU, not much to say about it. I like the box that Intel did, and that's pretty much it. There's not many specs on it, obviously. It has 10 cores. Okay, that's what you need to know. That's it. And its TDP is 140 watts, which is so hot. I guess that's probably extremely hot. But we're gonna move on to the next part, which is the thermal take water 3.0 ring. RGB, everything needs RGB. If your computer don't have RGB, then you need to upgrade in your life, because RGB is the future, people, and a computer can't run without it. I'm kidding, but still. So as you see, this is a, what is this, 360? Yeah, 360 rad thermal take OP get this AIO cooler for $160. We're going cheap on this one, but that doesn't mean it's bad. We're going pretty cheap, but it might just be the most expensive AIO cooler, but it's probably like the cheapest part in our computer. But anyways, it's just a thing, or AIO. It's gonna keep your computer cold, and it's pretty big. It's really gonna keep your CPU cold, especially that CPU, because that CPU needs some crazy cooling. That's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say about this, so we're gonna move on. It looks like this is a controller, fan controller type thing, so that's cool, but that's it. I don't think nobody cares. We're moving on to the motherboard, which is absolutely insane. The MSI X99 godlike. We're talking about God here, godlike gaming motherboard, carbon. Like what? Like what? EATX, extended ATX, which is one of the motherboard formats I was talking about before. So here's our first EATX and probably our only EATX in PC of the week. As you see here, this motherboard is freaking insane. It has everything on it. It's a 2011 socket. It's X99, 128 gigs of RAM, which we do have in this computer. It can support up to every freaking speed of memory. The lowest is 2133, which is very fast. S4-way SLI for older graphics cards, not the new, because the 10 series, I think the 10 series, they can't support like 4 SLI. But if you have this motherboard, you can like run like 4 980 Ti's or something like that. But why would you? Why? But go ahead. It's okay. I'm not saying you can't. Just go ahead. And it looks like it has some LEDs on this. It's covered. I like how the whole motherboard's covered. Even some motherboards, literally, as you see on the bottom here, some of it's covered, but some motherboards have it completely like gone, and you can't see anything of the motherboard. It's just all the carbon. I know it's another carbon motherboard, but it's just insane. And this looks like it has 4 3.1 USB slots, 2 2.0 slots, all your audio. Actually, that audio, as you see, it's gold, but it lights up like the color that it is. So like a green wire for speaker, it lights up green, which is freaking cool and insane. Like really, like MSI, like white. But if you can't get this motherboard, only at a price of $567, but it's worth it. Why not? Why not? Like, why not? Like, why not? Honestly. And I'm surprised it says, this guy said, wait. Never mind. That was something else. Okay, so moving on to our memory, which is a Corsair Dominator Platinum, like one of the best RAM you can get. 128 gigs. DDR4 2800 memory, which supports our motherboard, which supports our computer. 128 gigs. What, your computer is gonna be so fast it's gonna catch fire, and I'm not even kidding. Your computer is gonna be so damn fast, you're literally gonna catch your computer on fire. So it has 8 gigabyte, 8 sticks of RAM, which is 16 gigs each, which is freaking insane. Like, why? But it's just RAM, like, holy F. And you need 8 freaking, RAMs, is it? Yeah, you need 8, it's so hard, RAM slots in your motherboard to support this. But most motherboards don't even support 128 gigs of RAM, only at a price at $1,131. Like, what? What? That's more than what my computer costs completely. That's like, what? That's just insane. Like, why? Just why? I'm sorry, but why would you buy this? Like, it's literally overkill. Like, I don't know anything that needs 128 gigs of RAM. Like, Jesus, stop. Honestly, that is, like, it's funny of how insane that is. But we're moving on to storage, and I went cheap on storage, by the way. We have a WD 6TB. We're going low on this one. Only 6TB, you know? We could have got like 10 of these, but no. So 7200 RPM, boring. Only $280 here on Newegg. It would be worth it if you need it, like in an actual computer. I'm not even kidding, but I don't need it. I don't need 6 terabytes of stuff. Maybe I do one day, but no, I don't. Imagine that thing. Imagine a hard drive like broke on you and just you lost all your stuff. Like, I know that's why you buy like a backup thing, but still, like, can you imagine? Like, that would be horrible. Like, that would actually be terrible if you just lost all your stuff. And 6 terabytes of stuff is a lot of fucking stuff, dude. I just don't know. Like, don't buy these. Like, honestly, buy them if you need it, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's recommended. I heard they're less reliable than like the 1 terabyte ones because they're just so like big, on like the disk, like so much memory. Like, I don't know, it's so confusing. But do whatever you want. And then we're running a 2 SLI EVGA GeForce 1080 Ti, people. 11 gigs each. This will absolutely, like, what can't this game run? $700 each, which made our priced pretty big. But this is a Founders Edition GeForce, blah blah blah, normal stuff. Looks the exact same as any other Founders Edition. 1080 Ti. Obviously DDR5X. TDP is 250 watts. It has 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. So I'd rather have 2 HDMIs and 2 display ports for all the graphics cards today, but I don't know what people are thinking with, oh, I want display port. Why do you want display port when it's so dumb? Honestly. Okay, so moving on. We have 2 of those, by the way, so don't forget the 2, because 2 equals 1. What? It's like, this is a random case that I picked out because I felt like it. And let's see here. So it's the Nwin 909 Black ATX. Is this gonna? Yeah, ATX. This will most likely probably fit, but it's just a case. You could probably pick a different case. If I'm wrong here, shout me out, because I don't really like. Yeah, it has EATX. I'm not really sure if this will work with all the parts, but I'm pretty sure. So give me a shout out if it don't. But it's just a case, glass. I just picked a really expensive case, so we won't be cheap. So 420 bucks on Newegg, and that's pretty expensive for a case. But get this case right now. Moving on to the last thing, which is the Corsair 1200 watts, 80 plus, platinum. We're not talking about gold, people. We're talking about platinum. Certified, fully modular power supply with everything. You name it, you have it. You literally have so much stuff, but fully modular. I like how they show the inside, which is funny. Like, who cares, honestly? It comes with a whole bunch of cords. $310. This would be worth it if you actually needed it, but don't buy it if you don't need it, obviously. But yeah, it's a really nice power supply by Corsair AX series, and that's gonna be it for that power supply. It's gonna keep your computer running like it's never ran before, because a new computer never ran before. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's PC of the week. If you want to buy this computer, then buy it. And if you have any suggestions of what I should do in PC of the week, or what kind of parts I should, leave it down in the comments and I will look at that comment. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's PC of the week. Building out.
So, you like that video you just saw? Huh? Maybe, you gonna share it with your friends? Huh? Maybe, leave a like and a comment below? Maybe you hit that subscribe button for us, yeah? Alright, good.
So now get out of here.